Hello everybody, it's CraftyRia. I think we're on now. Let me know in chat if you can see and hear me. We had some technical issues. Let me get the rest of my stuff set up over here real quick. All right. Okay, I hope everybody is having a wonderful week. I will try to catch up on the chat, and hello everybody and welcome in. Janet, I haven't seen you in forever. Welcome in. We have a ton of people here already, and it looks like it is very cold where most of you are. All right, I'm reading chat to see if I missed anything. Thanks to Todd for coming in here and fixing my streaming. There was some kind of error with YouTube and it wouldn't let me start. So anyway, we are here and we're going to have a good time. Tonight is Monday, December 19th. I hope you are all having a good week. I wasn't here last week. We happened to be on a cruise, which was awesome and wonderful and nice and warm. And now we're back to the cold weather and reality. You know, that's how it goes. And tonight we'll be playing Mad Libs again because, you know, that's always so much fun. And I have a few things in store. Oh, I got to get my cart with all my goodies on it. Hold on just a second. I moved it out so Todd could come in and fix the computer, work his magic. Give me just a second. Okay, now I have all of my stuff. This afternoon we went to the vet to pick up Jonah and Crichton. And Crichton has learned some new screeches while he was there. We board them at the vet. So you may hear some new noises. Hold on a second. I gotta move a box out of my way so I can move my chair. And everything is falling. Hold on. I promise I'm coming. Everything is all discombobulated because my computer didn't work. Okay, we're good now. Here we go. All right. Let's go ahead and I'll start with a word for the Mad Libs. And then we will we'll get going. Actually, first, before I start the Mad Libs, let me know what holidays you are celebrating this month. I know there are a lot of different holidays going on. There's Hanukkah, which is happening now, and we have, you know, Christmas and Kwanzaa and New Year's and all kinds of good holidays. So let me know what the holidays you are celebrating are, and also what is the weather by you. I see Valerie there, my BFF. I have some mail from Valerie to open. So you'll get to see a beautiful card that she made. All right. Now let's go ahead and start with the Mad Lib. If you've never played Mad Libs before, I'll call out a part of speech, noun, verb, adjective, adverb, and then you put it in the chat. I will pick one and I'll put it in the story that we're using today. And then at the end of the show, I will read the story. All right. The first word that we need is an adjective, and I need I need 3 adjectives. So put 3 adjectives in the chat. Oh, and I do want to give a shout out to my awesome channel members. We have Janet in the chat. Her name is Green, and she has a sunflower next to her name. And Angela is our cheerleader here. And Todd is one of my awesome moderators. That's who we have here so far. Okay, excellent. I always call Angela my cheerleader because she comes in early. She encourages everyone to hit that like button. And she's always here, one of the first people here chatting. I bet it is cold there, Janet. All right, let me start with some cards that I have received. I'll start with Valerie's card. She sent this beautiful Christmas card. It is so cool the way she made it. It's got the clear acetate, and it has 2 levels here, that level and then that level, and then she signed it on the back. That is so cool. I guess these are, I'm assuming these are die cuts that she used. And I don't know, Valerie, you'll have to let me know how you did the backing. If it came like that, or if you used rub-ons, or what you used to make the snow on the acetate. I'm going to have to try to do a copycat card like that because that's really cool. All right. I dropped a card on the floor, so that'll be the one I open next. This is from Lisa K and Michelle M. And we have this guy. You'll have to let me know in the chat if you know who that is. I know who that is, and I love this guy. But you tell me in the chat if you know who that is. And then she says, may your family enjoy a special season filled with love, joy, and peace. Thank you, Michelle and Lisa K. I love this card. I like this other guy's partner. Opposite, I should say. I don't want to give too much away, but I love that. Santa and snow are white pigment ink. Okay. That is really cool. So that must be stamped on there, that one. And the snow with white pigment ink. And pigment ink, in case you don't know, is the kind that you can use for embossing. It doesn't dry very fast, and it does, it would be good on acetate because it tends to be thicker than dye ink. How did you get it to dry, Valerie? Did you just wait for it to dry, or did you use a heat gun? That is great. I love these. Love this card. I can't talk. Such a great idea for a card. I love that. All right. I'll do another card and then I'll pick the words. So we have, this is from Deborah. And this card is really cool. I'm going to have to do a copycat on this card too. It looks like she took a circle. She die cut this tree out of it, stamped this image behind it on the background paper, and then also stamped it on the piece she cut out and put it there. I'm going to have to find a die set with a stamp that would work like that. And then there's some ribbon or paper and some ribbon here. Hoping that your busy year comes together in Christmas cheer. Hope your holidays are warm and toasty. And then she stamped that same tree in there. That is a great card. Like I said, I'm going to have to copy that on one of my videos. That stamp looks like an old typewriter. Love it. Okay, let me pick some of these words. Oh, that's a great idea, using overhead transparencies. Oh, and I found a new thrift store in town tonight. We drove past it. It's called Thrift Store and More, I think. I cannot wait to go check it out. All right, let me see all of these words. All right, we have stunning, large, foggy, crunchy, metallic, hidden. Smelly, pretty, gingery. Grumpy, grouchy, petty. Beautiful, jolly, witty. I don't think I missed any. I love thrifting too. All right, let me pick some of these words. There's one adjective. Okay, we got those in there. Now let's open a few more. Okay. I have 3 big packages at my post office, but I have to go in person to get them. And I think Todd's going to go for me tomorrow. So those will be next week. We have this beautiful Christmas card. I'm guessing it might be recycled. We have Christmas wishes. Of course, I love it because it's glitter. Yes, this must be recycled. And then she has the sentiment here. This is from the CraftyRia card exchange, and this is from Debbie. This is very pretty. I love the glitter. She knew exactly which card to send me, that is for sure. And I've been seeing everybody post these online for the CraftyRia card exchange, and the cards you ladies are sending out are so beautiful. And there is this one. This is a gorgeous card. I love this big gold snowflake. This is from Sally from the Hangout card list. I joined their Christmas card exchange as well. And I do love this. And of course, you know I'm going to be recycling that. That is gorgeous. Let's see, we've got another card, and this is from Remy. This is Peace on Earth, and I love her writing. Look at her handwriting. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And she says, please recycle my card. You got it, Remy. I will do it. Look at this cute Santa little ruler she sent. I love this. That is cool. I love it. I'm going to put it here on my desk with my other little ruler. There we go. That is really neat. Thank you, Remy. I really appreciate it. She sent me something else, which is probably one of the ones that my post office is holding. And she said that there's something wrapped in white tissue that I have to open on my live show. I'm assuming it's some kind of a challenge, so we'll find out hopefully next week what that is. And here we have one from somebody. I covered up the name. We have this deer that says Happy Holidays. I think I have one of these in my stash to recycle. And it's unopenable. There we go. Best wishes for a magical holiday season. And this is from the Hangouts Christmas card exchange. Thank you very much. Very cool. And one more card, and then we'll pick another word. This is, oh, this is from Gwen, and this is from the CraftyRia card sketch number 9. I love this card. It says bird nerd. And I mean, that's me, right? I'm a bird nerd. I love it. And thinking of you, and then of course it's blank. I think that is so cool. And we talked about it when we cut the card apart last show. You know, don't cut, like, make sure you're not cutting through eyeballs or mouth or whatever. And that works out perfectly because the way she cut it, the whole face is still intact. And of course she cut the words so you can still read them. So that is a very good way to cut them. And I love this card, Bird Nerd. That is so cool. I don't know if I'm going to be able to send that to anybody. You know how I am. Now, I will say, Valerie knows how I am about things because we have crafted together. And if there is pretty paper, I don't ever want to cut the paper. And I sent Valerie probably my favorite Christmas card, and it's the one that had the peacocks. You don't know how hard it was for me to send that card to anybody. So Valerie, you know you got the real deal there. All right, let's see. The next thing I need for the Mad Lib is a noun, and I need two nouns. So put at least 2 nouns in the chat. I need to find more of those peacock cards. All right, let me open up some more mail. I got that today. This came in the mail today, or to my house. And this is a wish from Dawn Nunn. She's a member over at the Hangout. And this is ZF Party Cutting Dies. I had to read the description to see what it was because I don't even remember this. This must have been from my wish list. And it turns out it is a matchbox cutter where you can make, I bet this makes the actual little matchbox. And this makes the holder. I don't know. I'm going to have to experiment with this. And then there's this. So I'm not really sure what they do. I'm going to have to look it up and play around and see if I can figure out how to put this together, and it may come to you in a future video. I'm sure it'll come to you in a future video. Maybe next week if I can figure it out by then. Let's put this in there. Thank you, Dawn. I'm sure I picked it for a reason, and I bet once I start putting it together, I'll remember. Destilu, you are right. You cannot control what the post office does to your stuff. I got a package today delivered. It was a box about this tall, about that big around, and it was in a plastic, like a plastic bread bag. It wasn't bread, but you know, the clear plastic bag tied in a knot from the post office, and it was soaking wet. I mean, the cardboard was corrugated cardboard, and when I took it apart, the box just ripped apart. I mean, and it, you can tell it's a white box, half of it's brown because it's soaking wet, and inside the box is a Bluetooth speaker that I got as a free gift for signing up again for RP, that thing, you know, the old people club. Yes. And So I'm going to have to contact them and tell them that my free gift came soaking wet. Todd's charging it up. Hopefully it doesn't start a fire. If he runs out yelling fire, then I have to leave. So we'll have to see about that. It's a cool little speaker. It's about this big and about this tall. And it's really neat, and it's red. So, you know, I was going to join anyway. Oh, Stream Elements. You go, Stream Elements. You took away those bad people. Yes, because I don't think I have any moderators here tonight. So, Stream Elements, you go. They must have typed something with all caps. I couldn't even see it. Oh, Deborah, that's crazy that they didn't get them from 2020. One time I had 2 checks go out back, you know, when you used to write checks. One for my car payment and one for my rent back when I was renting. And neither person got them at all. And I had to stop payment on them and send new ones. Turns out 6 months later, they get them. At least they were postmarked for the right date. Because my landlord was not very happy. He didn't believe me that I promised I mailed this check. So then he gets it and he's like, do you want me just to cash? And I'm like, no, I stopped payment on it 6 months ago. You know, you're just going to get dinged at your bank if you try to cash it. Silly, silly. Yeah. But at least they both got, and I got a notice from both of them like the same week that they both got them. So that's kind of weird. And they were going like in 2 totally separate places, 2 separate states. So it was on my end. All right. So for nouns, let me pick a couple of these nouns. All right, we have soldier, robin, arthritis, peacock, popcorn, slippers, roses, daffodils, year, day, world, planet, and basket. Okay, let me pick one of these. And I want another one. Let's see. I had to find where it went. Okay. All right. There we go. I got those 2 in there. Okay, let's see. I gotta have a couple more little mail things. I think that's it. Oh no, I got this too. Okay. This here, I do not know who it is from. It was from Amazon, and I think it was from my wish list from the Hangout. So if you sent it to me, thank you, and let me know who you are. I posted it in there anyway, because you know sometimes Amazon doesn't put a little sheet in there about who it is from. They forget. And then I have this really cool, this envelope is really neat. It's handmade. The paper's cool. And this is from the Hangout. This is from Kim. And of course it is some card fronts. I would imagine these were from the same card. That's a really pretty piece of paper. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We have this card. I love this snowman. He's really pretty, and that could be for a January card. It doesn't have to be Christmas. And then we have Christmas Blessings. And you know, I have a card very similar to this that I think is in this orientation. It's a red backing with gold leaves, and I think it says Christmas Blessings or something like that. They're both almost identical, but yet different. And then we have this. I love the gold glitter trim. And that card. And a couple of little fall leaves. I will set those aside so I don't lose them. I'll leave that guy out. I might make something with him tonight. All right. Let me see if I can get these back in here, at least this way, so I don't forget who they are from. Who am I kidding? I'm going to forget who they are from anyway. And this is from Linda. Oh, this is my holiday wishes tag. I wished for a wrapped gift to put under my tree or in my stocking. So I'm going to put this under my tree, and I will open it next week. Or Sunday, Christmas. So that I will set aside. I don't know what it is. It feels a little squishy, like lotion or something. I don't know. Okay. And this is, oh, these are ribbons from the Hangout. They had a ribbon sample swap. And I think you sent so many pieces that were like 24 inches long. Look at how pretty this one is. And then there is this one here with like rainbow color. And, you know, this would be good on a Christmas card. This I thought would be good for Halloween. It looks more red on camera. It really is more orange in person. And then this thin one would be great for tags. Okay, excellent. And she wrote it on the back. This is from Tina, because she said she forgot to put the tag inside, and she did. So I'm glad she told me who it was from, so I am sure to thank her. All right. So that is all of my mail. So tonight I thought I would do a little bit of crafting. It's Hanukkah, so I want to make a Hanukkah card. I've never made a Hanukkah card on my show, and I just so happen to have one to recycle. Actually, that was Todd's idea, was to make a Hanukkah card. And then I want to make a last-minute Christmas gift that would be an idea for you to use if you need. And then I'll recycle at least one card. I'll probably recycle this one because it's so cool. But meanwhile, let's go ahead and do another word. Let's see, what is the next word? I think I've caught up, right? I used my nouns. Then we need, how about a verb? I need two verbs. I'm just checking to make sure. And I think I missed an adjective from earlier, so we'll come back to that. I need two verbs. So put at least two verbs in the chat. And let's get started. Let me move some of this stuff off of my work area here while you're doing your words. All right. So this is the Hanukkah card that I have, and I don't remember where I got it. I don't know if Janet sent me this, or if somebody sent me this, or if I got it in a big box of cards I got from Goodwill. It's a brand new card. Look at this. It was $3.59 in the US or $4.69 in Canada. But I think I'm going to cut it apart and make just a Hanukkah card with these two Hanukkah pieces. Because a 6x6 card, I think it's 6x6. 6¼ by 6¼ is harder to mail. It's easy to mail, except it costs extra money to mail it if it is square. So I usually prefer to redo the square cards into a rectangle, or I will put them in a rectangle envelope if I don't redo them. And this would actually make 2 cards, or I can make a gift tag out of these 2 cards. Or these 2, I can make gift tags. So maybe that's what we'll do. Let me go ahead and see if I can get this blue paper out of the inside without ripping it. It's probably not going to come out without, yeah, it won't come out without ripping it. So I'm just going to tear it. There we go. Because there is this blue piece here that could be used. And then this could be the sentiment for the inside of the Hanukkah card, because it does not say Merry Christmas on it. All right, let me get my paper cutter. Tonight in my cup, I just have Coke Zero. What I think is really funny is we've been joking here at home now that since we're back from the cruise, like, I'm starving. It's been 2 hours since I've eaten, because on a cruise, I think all you do is eat all day. Or all we do anyway is eat all day. I'm trying to cut and keep just a little bit of that cream colored border just so it stands out from the background. And of course, beyond this, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have not planned out really anything. As per usual, you know. It's typical CraftyRia fashion here. These are pretty. And now that one I cut right up against the gold. So I will cut the other ones up against the gold, just to make them the same. If I make a mistake on one, I have to make the same mistake on all of them. All right, don't watch me do this. Everybody close your eyes. Oh, is that good, Deborah? I saw that advertised, the cranberry spiced Sprite. That sounds really good. I'm going to have to try to get that. Or I wonder if they have it in the zero. I like the... There's a cranberry, I think Sierra Mist, that comes out this time of year that I really like. Okay, and then these I can leave with the little trim around the edge. Okay, so there we go there. Okay, that's all right, Janet. I really appreciate it. I love all the cards that you've sent in the past. They are so beautiful, so different than what we have over here. Janet is from Ireland, or in Ireland, and she sends some beautiful, I have a lot of really beautiful cards from Janet. I love cranberry ginger ale too. I like I think it's cranberry ginger ale that you can get the little drink mix packets. And I really do like those. All right, let me get a card base. Let's see. I thought I might have one that would look good with it. That's not quite the right color. That's not the right color, so I will use white. And I have some of these painty papers that I've gotten from lots of people in swaps. And I thought maybe one of these would be a good background for these. This is a good color. That would be a good background, I think. There's also this blue. Let me see. I think it's pretty much the same. It is pretty much the same, but it's darker. I think I like that part better. Yeah, I will use that. Okay. So let me cut this to be a card base, and then I will maybe matte these again on black so they stand out a little bit. I love things mixed with cranberry juice. I'm going to square this up. And then I will cut it here at 4 1/8. Is that right? Yes, 4 1/8. And I'll cut it by 5 3/8. There we go. That should be... I must have measured incorrectly. I did measure incorrectly. There we go. So we have that piece. And then I have these little scraps. Some of these little scraps I'll get rid of. They're too little, but I'll keep these. All right. Welcome in, Michelle M. Oh, nobody guessed. Did anybody guess who that character is? Did anybody guess who this is? Perfect timing, Miss Michelle. If you guessed it, I didn't see it. So put your answer in the chat, and I will pick some nouns or verbs. Actually, we're on verbs. I see your chats, Agnes. And I bet I missed Valerie. Good night, Valerie. Sorry, I missed your goodbye. All right, we have pinch, draw, operate, cut, sing, dance, eat, sing, run, jumping, skipping, write, and move. Okay, let's see here. We have a verb and another verb. Oh, let me change this one. Okay, hang on. Sorry. All right. Okay. Now the next word I need. Michelle. Shh. You're not supposed to say that. All right, the next word I need is an adverb. And an adverb is usually it's a word that describes an adverb, an adjective, a verb, usually ends in ly. That's right, Michelle M. How did you ever guess? This is the snow miser, and it is the counterpart of the heat miser. And in July, I got a Christmas in July card with the heat miser on it. And now I have the snow miser. I love it. This background paper is cool. Can you see how that is shimmery on there? That's really neat. I love the heat miser and the snow miser. I like heat miser better than snow miser, but I do love the snow miser. And they are from the Christmas movie A Year Without a Santa Claus. Love, 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 love that. Now I'm not sure what I'm really going to do with this. I don't have any sentiments that say Happy Hanukkah. But I think I can back these on black. That sounds like a song. Oh, it was your noun. Uh-huh, sure. You are so silly. Yeah, and such a troublemaker, Michelle. All right. Uh-oh. I dropped my thing of black glitter paper. So if we need black glitter paper, remind me that I dropped it behind my cart. And I'm going to drop more if I'm not careful. Let me fix these. Okay. You can't see what I'm doing. All right. Let's see if I can find my regular black paper. There it is. All right. If I have any that are smaller pieces, I'll do this one so they both are from the same piece. So we have a dreidel and a menorah. Okay. I'm going to have to put this here so I can see what I'm doing against my black cutting mat. All right. Here we go. We're crafting now. And this is empty. Well, that didn't last long. I have this. I have the big guns. I have more of those little ones somewhere, but not handy, I don't think. And I don't want to be pilfering through my stuff while I'm on the live. And we'll do this guy. Oh, I need to put it on here so I can see where my border is. I hope you guys like doing the Mad Libs while we're crafting. I'm just going to take this off here. There we go. Don't watch. Don't pay attention to what I'm doing there. This way I can more easily see where I'm cutting on these. As long as I don't cut my finger live, then we're okay. Okay. Or maybe I'll do this. Oh, maybe both on that side. And then a fancy ribbon down here. Oh, that's a good idea, Michelle. That's it. That challenge was harder than I thought it would be. Let me look and see what I have that I could put down the side here. Let's see. This is not very thick ribbon. Let me go up here and get some thicker ribbon. Wider ribbon. Not necessarily thick. I have this. That might be pretty cool. I have that is really wide as well. That one is narrow. And I also have gold. Let's see if I can reach way over and get the gold ribbon. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's see. Do we want... I like the way the silver looks. There's also gold. It's not very wide though, the gold. There's this one, which is a glittery silver. I can see your chats, Agnes. I'm sorry if I missed, did I miss one of your words? That is pretty too. Uh-oh. I think I might use that. Okay. So, yeah, I think I'll use this. I don't have a wider gold. I probably do on all those ribbons that Dawn gave me. But then I would have to pilfer through my things to find them. So I'll just go with this one here. I think that is really pretty. This ribbon is beautiful. This is from decorative trim. It's from Hobby Lobby. This might have been in one of the packages that Dawn sent me. It's really nice. It's more of a, it's not like loose glitter. It's like a cloth glitter, I guess. It's hard to explain. It's really thick and lush, almost like a, if you could describe velvet glitter, that's what it would be. Oh yeah, you know, hit the refresh button, Agnes. I wonder if you are, because I did see some pop up way after I did pick the word. I know there is a delay from what I do between the time I do it and you see it. But there has been a long delay on some of them. And there, we'll put this down the side. And I don't know what to put on it as an embellishment, so I think I'm going to leave it blank because I don't really have anything that is Hanukkah related. Most of the things I have are Christmas. Put a little extra over here. This must have been an envelope. It's really a thick piece of background paper. It's super nice. Okay. So I will just leave that as is. Because I don't have anything that is Hanukkah-ish to go on there. All right, and let me pick the next word here. And the next word we have is the adjective. Let's see. Precisely, blissfully, cheerfully, brightly, expressly, simply, silently, thankfully. Okay. Let me pick one of those. Adverb. Where'd it go? Okay. Okay. Then we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4 plural nouns. So put 4 plural nouns in the chat, at least 4 or so. You could put fewer than 4. You could put more than 4. Whatever works. So there we have that card. I thought that's pretty. First time ever I made a Hanukkah card. A recycled-ish Hanukkah card. These would be good gift tags. Let me trim this edge down. Let me make a couple of gift tags. This one has a little long of an end. There we go. Thank you, Janet. I thought those colors look really good together. That's some of those painty papers that I had gotten forever ago, and I don't use them often. Let's see, do I want to use them on a gift tag? See if there's a green one. I could just do these more plain. I will, I think, you know, because people just throw the gift tags away. And I don't want them to throw these painted papers away. Okay. I will put that back. Let's see. Let's see what green papers I have. If I have any that would go well with that. I think I just have dark green in here. And none of those are going to go with that at all. That does not match. How about let's just do white. I happen to have this white piece of cardstock out. I will ink the edges here in black. If I can find my black ink pad. I have this one, but it won't dry. Hold on. Let me see. Well, I have a regular black ink pad somewhere, I promise. I'll use this one. This is VersaFine. It just sometimes doesn't dry very fast. I'm just inking that little edge so it shows up on the white. Yeah, that looks pretty good. VersaFine is my favorite ink pad. So let's see. Let me measure this. This measures 2 1/4 by 2. So I should make this probably 2 1/2 by 3. You guys are cracking me up. Bath mats, JoJo's. What are JoJo's? Tater tots and hash browns. I know what bow rounds are. Oh, you know, on our trip, we went to Bojangles twice at the Charlotte airport. Let's see if that works. Not twice in one trip. Well, twice on the way to Florida and then, or once on the way to Florida, and then on the way back we had a layover there each time. I think that will be okay. So this is 2.5 by 3. I love Bojangles. We don't have Bojangles here. So whenever we're in the Charlotte airport, we are sure to hit up Bojangles. There's also Dunkin' Donuts there. And they had my 2 favorite donuts in the whole wide world, which is my number 1 is the chocolate cream filled. They're the donuts with the white powdered sugar on the outside, and they have chocolate cream inside. Number 2 is the same thing, but with vanilla cream on the inside. Love those donuts. And I may have had one of each. Sort of. Hi, welcome in, Jennifer. Glad to see you. We're playing Mad Libs and we're crafting. So the next thing here was plural noun. Let me see. We have so many plural nouns here. Angels, bananas, motorcycles, zippers, women, children, mice, and men. Reindeer, snowshoes, moose, puppies, chairs, tables, carpets, beds, bath mats, JoJo's, tater tots, and hash browns. You're making me hungry. I want to know what JoJo's are. I want to know what those are. All right. I got 2. I need 2 more. Let's see. Okay, got that. So then I just need, okay, we're getting there. All right. So here we go. I'm making these little gift tags. Where did I put my thing? Here. I put it back where it belonged. You guys, with all of this food going on, the brownies, the potatoes, you're making me hungry. It has been at least 2 hours since I've eaten. I am famished. That has been our joke since we have been back. Let's see, let me get my chomper. I have the We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile Corner Chomper, and I'm going to use the large angle side to chomp the corners here. You can also use scissors if you don't have something like this. This is just quick and easy. I didn't line that one up very good. There we go. This I got for Christmas a couple years ago from my mother-in-law. And I need a hole punch. Just an office supply, regular old hole punch. I'll punch them both at the same time kind of just eyeball the middle. Oh, and you know, I have some ribbon that I got today. I have that ribbon. That might be pretty, but I was thinking about that thin ribbon. This would be better. This ribbon. That would go with it really well, too. Let me cut this in half. Actually, I have some of this twine. I will put a couple pieces of twine in there along with the ribbon. So I will take a piece of ribbon, and it's just whatever it is, cut in half, and a piece of the twine, and line them up together. I happen to have this gold and white twine left on my desk probably from the last live that I did 2 weeks ago. Let's see if I can get it to work and not be so clumsy. All right, there we go. And I will trim them so they're the same length at the top. And I have a stamp that I can put on the back later that says to from. And then we have 2 really easy Christmas tags. Sure, easier said than done. This is harder than I thought it would be. Of course, because I'm live. If I was not live, I would edit this out. Okay, there we go. And again, I will trim this so it's all one length. I like to leave the ends long in case I want to tie it on a bag. That way I've got a lot of extra room to work with. So I have a couple of real easy, super fast gift tags. Let me get a sip of my drink. Oh, that is my dream potato, Jean. I love fried potatoes of any kind. I love fried chicken, fried potato. I hope my doctor's not listening to this. Fried potatoes, fried chicken, almost anything fried. Cheese sticks, you know. All of those good things that we should not be having. Okay, let's see. We had, I think I already picked the noun, plural nouns. The next word we need is an animal. It says animals, so it would be plural. So put an animal in the chat and I will pick one for the next word. I'm going to trim this edge since it was cut with scissors. Trim it so it's even. And this card could be either for Christmas or for winter. Let me get a 5x7 card back. Do I want that one or the dark blue? Probably, I think, the light blue. I do need to trim the edge down closer to the silver. And I am using my paper trimmer in an unsafe fashion, so please don't watch. Nobody watch. You can watch, just don't copy. I don't want to be responsible if anybody cuts their fingers off. There, that goes on there quite well. And actually, since there is already glitter on the edges, I am not going to use any glitter paper to back this on. I'm going to just put it down on here the way it is, and I will put some embellishments on it. It already has glitter, so that works out quite well. Anteaters, I'm cracking up at your hedgehog, rhinoceroses. What is the plural of rhinoceros? Rhinoceroses? I don't know. And let's see what I have here in my... Those are plain white, which I think will work. I was looking for a different one though. These are not, I guess they're not really showing up. They're not super clear gemstones. They have kind of a little bit of a holographic color to them. Lightning bugs. All right. Let's see. This big one I'll put here. I'm just going to put these on the different snowflakes in the centers. Some small ones for the small snowflakes. These gems, I think, were sent to me by Dawn. I love them. These are really pretty. They're prettier than just the silver. All right, little ones. And while we're talking about holidays, let me know what your plans are for the holidays that you are celebrating. Are you getting together with family, having a big dinner? We're not really doing anything. We just had a cruise last week, and we were with Todd's parents on the cruise. It was a good time. We went to, let's see if I can remember where we went. We went to Amber Cove, and that's the Dominican Republic, Grand Turk, and why can't I think of the other place we went? Oh, Half Moon Cay, which is one of Carnival's private islands. So there we have that. I think that's quite pretty. I would put them all the way around here. Well, yeah, why not? Who am I kidding? I always need more bling. Why would I not put them all the way around? I hope I have enough. Yeah, I do, of this size. And the first night on the ship, they did the Christmas tree lighting. and they gave away Santa hats. So I, of course, had to go get one. So now I have a Carnival Santa hat. I was going to have that on my desk when I started tonight, but it's packed in my suitcase. I haven't unpacked yet. Don't tell anybody. There. That's quite pretty. And this could be used as a January card because it is not necessarily Christmassy. So that will work. I like that card. I didn't have to do a lot to it. I could keep it mostly the way it is. All right, let's pick the animal. Oh, that's cool, Janet. Happy early birthday. All right, we have black sheeps, grasshoppers, lightning bugs, anteaters, owls, rhinoceroses, hedgehogs. Okay, and then the next thing we need is a color. So put a color in the chat. It doesn't have to be your favorite color, but any color will do. And now the next thing I want to do is to make a quick last minute Christmas gift. If you guys need something for a stocking stuffer, a friend, just to carry in your purse if you're going somewhere and someone gives you a gift, you have something to give back, you know, something like that. You can get these little mini composition books. Many of us probably already have a bunch because, you know, they come in 3 packs at the Dollar Tree. I think I ordered a bunch of these from Amazon. And they're really easy to cover. If you guys remember, it's still on my desk. The owl that I made from a few weeks ago from a challenge that would make a great gift for somebody. And you can use these. You can even get the larger ones and cover them real quick and easy. It's a good idea to always have something extra as a gift ready to go. I had this little Christmas card, and I thought I would use it to cover the mini composition book. It says Peace on Earth, and it has this really neat picture, but it doesn't have to be Christmas, and I'm not going to make this a Christmas book. Angela, what is PUCE? Angela is always tricking us up with these big fancy words, you guys. Have you noticed that? She's tricking us up over here. You know, I'm just picking on you, Angela. I wanted to cut this strip because I want to use that strip. I might as well cut the other one as well. I think I want to cut the black completely off of this one. Yeah. Oh, that's too. There we go. That should work. So now I have 2 of these strips, and then I'm going to just cut this this piece out. I might as well cut this little strip and use it as a piece of scrap paper and cut out Peace on Earth in case I want to use that. on something later. Okay, now I'm going to cut this picture out. I'm holding my tongue just right. Okay. So there we have that piece, and that is not Christmassy at all, but it's a good size to go on the front of this book. And then that I can cut out later. I'm going to put those in my scraps. Puce. Okay. Dark red or purple brown color. Well, okay, it's not big. It's a $5 word. It's a fancy word. Let's go ahead. It's a word I've never heard of. Let's see. Oh, you know, this reminds me of a peacock. I think that goes really good. That's super pretty too, but it does not match. And that'll be enough for the front and the back. That's really cool too. No, I like the other one better. Yeah, I like that. I think I'm going to go with that. If I have too many choices, I could be here all night picking. Although there is this. Hang on. All right. Crichton is very excited. I don't know if you guys can hear him whistling. Maybe this one. I think I still like that green. I'll go with the green. It's hard to pick just one. Now I'll stick with that. I liked that green from the beginning, and I think I will stick with it. Okay. Crichton says, hi, Angela. He is just in there just going crazy. I don't know if you guys can really hear him. That will work. And that will be enough to go around the back as well. Okay. So I do need to cut a piece for the front and for the back. I'm going to just cut this edge to make sure it is even, straight. And I'm going to square this up. And let's see, how big is this? Do I have to cut it at 4.5? 4.5 by I'll say 3. And that should cover the front nicely. And cut this by 3. Try not to cut my fingers off, and that will be the back. Okay. Welcome in, Connie. Better late than never. All right, let's pick that color, and then we'll do our last word. We have Scarlet, Fancy Dancy Angela with Puce, Turquoise, Baby Pink, Burnt Umber, Ecru, Purple, okay, we need one more word, and it is an adjective. So give me your best adjective, and I will pick one. That will work there. And I think I will use this here. Yeah, that's going to work. Possibly. I have to think about that. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down to the front and the back. This is my heavy duty Scotch tape runner, and it really is strong adhesive. And I always prefer to use a strong adhesive on these books because I don't want the covers to come off. And I put a whole bunch. I'm going to lay this flat on the table this way so this edge comes out even, and try to line up the top and the bottom. There we go. And then I'll do the same thing on the back. The back of this painted paper is really cool as well. Sorry for the squeaking. This thing has a mind of its own. Okay. So I have that guy. And of course, I did not put this on perfectly. I don't think I can get it off. Yeah, I'm going to make more of a mess if I try to get it to come off. Okay, I'm going to use a piece of my glitter tape to cover the spine, and I'm actually going to trim off a little bit of this excess paper here because I was not so perfectly straight. And I will trim the back. Again, I was not perfectly straight, if you can imagine such a thing. And I can't even trim it straight. There we go. Not even with a guide. Okay. And I will put this on, I will mat this on black. Again, like I did with the other. Because I think that will help it to stand out. See if it fits that way. It doesn't. It'll have to go that way. Okay. Okay. All right, so that black does make it stand out just a little bit more. And let's see. I'm trying to decide if I want to use these edges here. I think I'm just going to leave that off. I'll use those in something else. I will cover this though with some washi tape. I wish I had black. I do have black. I do have black. I think the black would be good. Or maybe that brown. The copper color. I think I will go with black because I have lined in black. Let's see. Yeah, that does give enough room. Let's peel this backing off. This is pretty sticky, so it should work. Welcome in, Shay. All right, so we have that. I'll put a piece on the back as well. All righty. This here is from Paper Studio. I got it on clearance for $4.99. It was originally $19.99. It's the first time I ever actually opened this pack. And these rolls are a pretty good size. You know, sometimes you get rolls of washi tape that are so tiny. I got these, I think, when I went to Hobby Lobby with my BFF Valerie, who was in here earlier. We went to Hobby Lobby and then to some thrift stores. All right. Alrighty, let's trim this piece off. And now is the time of year, you guys, to be asking people, companies, you know, that you go to, doctors, whatever, for to start saving their Christmas cards for you. So you have Christmas cards to recycle for next year. Of course, I'll be doing that all year, as usual. I'm just randomly putting these in here, which is unlike me because I usually put things in rainbow order. And some of them are covered up. That's a really pretty color green. And then we have the white and the black that I will fix up and put in there. You know me, I love my glitter things, my glittery things. And then we'll put that on the front. And then there we have our last minute Christmas gift or stocking stuffer for somebody. There you go. And you could cover the inside there with decorative paper if you'd like as well. So you can recycle cards for that. Another way to use your cards. All right, let's pick that adjective. Let's see. We have annoying, prickly, smiley, glitzy, delightful. Okay, let me pick one of those. Where did I put my pencil? Way over there. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Let me get all of the goodies that we made today, and then I will read the Mad Lib. For those of you that are new here or that haven't been here in a while, that's one of the new things we're doing is Mad Lib Mondays, and we usually do a Mad Lib. I was thinking of asking for a volunteer. We'll see if you guys think this is a good idea for the Mad Libs, for having a volunteer randomly pick the word. So everybody puts in their ideas, like for a noun, everybody puts in their ideas, and then that one volunteer, they don't know what the Mad Lib is, and then they pick one of those words, and I will add that word to the Mad Lib rather than me picking them, because I can kind of see the story. So let me know if you think the volunteer picker would be a good idea. And we could do a different volunteer every week, depending on who is in the chat. All right, so tonight we made a Hanukkah card, my first ever Hanukkah card that I made. Really cool. This card was a recycled 6x6 card, and it had those two images and these two images on it. So I went ahead and made gift tags with these two. And so I used one card and got one card and two gift tags. This was one of the cards I received in the mail today, and I recycled that, and that could be a winter card or a Christmas card. And then this was a Christmas card that I cut apart, added it to some painty paper, and covered a little mini composition notebook for a last minute gift for somebody. So let me know what project was your favorite. And if you're just joining us, let us know what holiday you are celebrating this month. If you're celebrating Hanukkah or Christmas or Kwanzaa, I would guess that most of us are doing New Year's. And let me know what your plans are. We are just going to stay home. I don't know what we're going to make for dinner. We have no plans. It's just Todd and I. But we did go on a cruise last week, so with family, so we had a really good time. So we do, on the cruise, every time we go on a family vacation, we usually do a gift exchange, kind of like the White Elephant gift exchange, except we buy a souvenir. And this year, we were at like a straw market, a handmade market. I think we were in Grand Turk. And Todd found a peacock, a big wooden peacock. I'll have to show it to you next week. And I told him, you're going to have to buy a different gift because there is no way I'm losing this peacock. They only had one, otherwise I would have bought two. But if I remember, I will show you this peacock. He ended up buying a different gift for the exchange because I didn't want to lose the peacock at all. The snowman card, that is my favorite too. I love snowmen really a lot. But I love the Hanukkah card, and I do know someone that is celebrating Hanukkah, and I will be sending this card to her. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and read the Crazy Mad Lib. Oh, so if you guys are ever with your family on any family vacations, like to a destination, do that. That is really fun. It's a great way to get some different souvenirs. Set a limit. I think we set $15. Usually we do $10. Something like that. It doesn't have to be expensive. People have gotten magnets and, any trinkets from any of the areas that you're at. Great fun. We do that all the time now. All right, here we go. The Mad Lib this week is a sleigh ride. It's not from my Mad Lib book. I just found it online. This is from woojunior.com. Want to give them credit. Okay, so we have Christmas is a witty time for a sleigh ride in the basket. A sleigh has 2 tater tots at the bottom that allow it to operate cheerfully over the snow. 1 or more rhinoceroses pull the sleigh with potatoes on their reins, making a jingling sound. Because it's smelly outside, we wrap ourselves in large bananas to keep warm. I'm sorry, that makes me laugh. Okay. You can hear the sleigh moose ringing from far away as we sing over the annoying baby pink popcorn. So there we go. My favorite is we wrap ourselves in large bananas to keep warm. That is pretty cool. All right. I hope you all have enjoyed the Mad Lib, and let me know in the group or in the chat if you'd like to do the volunteer version next week, where we pick somebody who would volunteer to be the word picker. I see Janet is laughing. I think that's great. I love the large bananas and the potatoes on their reins making a jingling sound. I wonder what's in those potatoes that would jingle. Probably the JoJo's are in those potatoes. All right. I will post this in the group. I think I still have last week's to post in the group. It was a Christmas one as well. Not last week's, the week before. I wasn't here last week. And next Monday is officially the Christmas that we celebrate. You know, it's the, maybe not that we celebrate, but it's the day off for everybody since Christmas is Sunday. And as far as I know, I will be having a live show. I'll let you know if that changes. I don't know what'll happen, you know, if we end up with any holiday plans. But as far as I know right now, I plan to have a live show next Monday. And be sure to gather up your cards, ask your friends and family to save their Christmas cards for you, because I will continue to be recycling Christmas cards all year round. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope everyone has a happy holiday, no matter what holiday you're celebrating. Whatever makes your heart happy and gives you peace, I hope you find that. And thank you again to everyone for stopping in. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, all of those good things. Happy all of it. Happy holidays. And until the next video, you know what to do. Have a Merry Christmas and go get crafting. Bye-bye.